All right, try that. There we go.
At first base, number 15, Wesley Callaway. Catching, number 17, Ryan McClellan. At shortstop, number 11, Parker Ladd. Playing left field, number 24, Taylor Craig. At second base, number 4, Jake Oriski. And at third base, number 6, Nate Jones. And now for your Patriots starting lineup. Catching, number 4, Caden Alford. Batting second, playing center field, number 8, Jack Ward. Pitching, number 14, Brandon Bostic. At left field, number 1, Aiden Polaro. At third base, number 12, Jack Garver. Designated hitter, number 10, Hunter Gruby. And at right field, number 13, Lucas Beals. At first base, number 20, Aaron Peterson. At shortstop, number 7, Ben Jacobs. And at second base, number 34, Jackson Williams. Will everyone please rise and remove their caps for a quick prayer and the playing of our national anthem. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing upon this game and that all the players walk into it with a competition spirit and a spirit of sportsmanship, with respect for each other, the players and the coaches, and both teams. In Jesus' name, amen.
And a very pleasant good afternoon as we get set for another day of Whitefield Baseball on the Wolfpack Sports Network. It's game number 2 of a home-and-home series with Mt Pisgah. So far, the Wolfpack is still undefeated in region play as that continues. Today, the Pack looking to continue their offensive dominance that they have displayed over the last several games as well. Alongside Jack Cunningham. Good afternoon, Jack. How are you? Oh, your mic's not on. That's my fault.
Good afternoon. I'm doing well.
All right. So the Pack's been playing really, really well. Now they're here on the road at Mt Pisgah, along with our cross country team is also here.
Came to support.
No, they're here to run.
Well, yes, that too.
There's let's see. We got a cross country meet happening here. I'm not sure if that's lacrosse or soccer happening over at the football stadium, but we are at the athletic campus of Mt Pisgah, which is separate from their academic campus, I guess you would call it. Yeah, it's a few miles away, but beautiful day, warm, 85 degrees. I'm glad the cloud cover's here, but we're just about ready for baseball. Let's take a look at the Whitefield starting lineup today. It's Braden May leading off, followed by Wyman Shaheen and Conlon Walker. Wesley Calloway in the 4th spot, followed by Ryan McClellan, Parker Ladd, Taylor Craig, Jacob Rispe, and Nate Jones. The starting 9 for the Wolfpack. They're going up against Brandon Bostic, who's taking his warm-up tosses. About to take the final warm-up toss before we get set to play. Be Jack Garver at 3rd, Ben Jacobs at short, Jackson Williams at 2nd, Aaron Peterson at first base. In the outfield, it's Aiden Polero, Jack Ward, and Lucas Beals. Left-right, Caden Alford behind the plate once again, and on the mound,
number 21,
Brandon
Braden
Bostic.
May.
Braden May steps in to the box for the first time today, and we are just about ready to go. Bostic out of the stretch as the game begins. Here's the first pitch. Missed for a ball, and we're underway at 5:04, 85 degrees. Good number of the Wolfpack faithful on hand. Here's a strike, 1-1. And we are very, very close to home plate.
We are.
And, you know, if I know one thing about umpires, that one's inside. They don't want to listen to me bloviating for the next 2.5 hours. So if I sound like I'm holding back a little bit, it's because I don't want the home plate umpire hearing what I have to say, if I can help it. 3 balls and 1 strike to Braden May. Yeah, we are right behind home plate. I'm a foot away from the net. 3-1. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Full count to Braden May. We're just underway, top of the first inning. Wolfpack in their gray pinstripes. Just outside for ball 4. And down to first goes Braden to start the game for the Pack.
Next at bat, number 7, Wayman Shaheen.
That brings up Wyman Shaheen. The Pack have really gotten off to a hot start in most of their region games, scoring in the first inning. We'll see if that can continue today. They got the leadoff man down at first. Bostic looks in. Here's the pitch. Wyman squares to bunt, pulls it back, and it's a 1-ball count. One ball, no strikes to Wyman Shaheen. Colin Walker in the on-deck circle. Bostic is set. 1-ball pitch is bunted foul. The third baseman, Jack Garver, way in on the grass at third, anticipating the repeat bunt attempt. Let's see if Coach Shaheen keeps the bunt on with 1 strike. Set of signs coming in. It's 1-1 count to Wyman Shaheen. Braden May down at first. Throw goes to first. Back easily is Braden. Caught him off guard. Picked off at first base is Braden May. That was a quick throw back. Bostic did not get set. He just went straight out of his initial standing position, which is perfectly legal. This doesn't happen very often. So picked off at first base is Braden May.
So 1 out, 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to Shaheen. Strike called. 1-2 count for Shaheen. On deck for the Wolfpack, number 28 and Colin Walker. Pitch low and in the dirt, evens the count at 2 apiece.
Conlon being pushed a little further down the line by the home plate umpire. There is not a designated circle for the on-deck batter here at Mt Pisgah. Most places have gone away with the on-deck circle. 2-2 pitch is grounded up the middle. Unable to be fielded by Jackson Williams at second base. That's a base hit for Wyman Shaheen. That ball took kind of a funny hop. That'll bring up Conlon Walker with one down and a man at first.
Next at bat, number 28, Conlon Walker.
Lefty stands in. Wyman takes his lead off of first base. Wolfpack runners need to be aware of the early pickoff. Fly ball center field. Jack Ward is under it. He's got it 2 down.
Now batting number 15, Wesley Calloway.
And that brings up the cleanup man, Wesley Calloway. He's up with a man at first and 2 down. We'll see if Wyman is moving early. Another early throw, and no obstruction called, even though the first baseman, when the ball got away, kind of laid on top of the runner. But no interference, no obstruction. The runner moves down to second base anyway. So now a man in scoring position after the throw got away. But that was another one of those quick throws over. The one that got Braden May a minute ago and almost got Wyman there. So Wyman Shaheen off second. Callaway awaiting the first pitch to him. That's way high. One ball, no strikes. Wyman being held on by Jackson Williams at second base. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, left center field. Is anybody going to get it? Yes, it's Jack Ward on the run. And the Wolfpack go down without a score in the top of the first. We head to the bottom half of the first inning with no score. To the bottom half of the first inning we go. No score yet early in this game. We got Nick Olson on the mound for the Pack against Caden Alford leading off.
Batting first for the Patriots, number 4, Caden Alford.
Alford, not Alford. My bad. Out of the windup is Nick Olson. First pitch on the way, fly ball, foul ball. Out of play. So, I guess off the screen. All right, Jack. We are in foul ball territory again.
Okay.
It's your job to protect everything.
Will do.
Okay. Here's the 0-1 from Olson. Outside. breeze picking up. Can kind of hear it in our microphones a little bit. 1-1 pitch, low and away. For the Pack defensively, Taylor Craig, Conlon Walker, Wyman Shaheen left to right. We'll get the infield set after the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to second. Nice job by Jake Arispe to make the play. He's fielding second base today. At third base
Next to bat, number 8, Jack Ward.
is Nate Jones. Shortstop, Parker Ladd. And at first is Wesley Calloway. Ryan McClellan in battery with Nick Olson, who's on the mound and has a 1 out. Has one out.
Has one out.
Has 1 out. Yeah, that probably sounds better. 1 out, bottom of the first. Fouled back and out of play. I lost track of it. It didn't hit me in the head, so I think we're okay. One strike count. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike, 0-2. Nice fastball from Olson. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 down in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Just off the corner. I don't like being this close to home plate, mainly because I don't want the folks hearing me who are playing the game and umpiring the game, but I do like, here's the pitch. Did he go around? He did not. The count's 2-2. I do like being close enough to really be able to see the strike zone a lot better than we typically can from where we are positioned, so that's kind of cool. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down to Jack Ward. Fly ball, short right field, in fair territory. Jake Arispe makes the second out of the inning, and his second put out of the inning after the line out
Now batting,
and the pop
14,
out.
Brandon Bostic.
That'll bring up the pitcher, Brandon Bostic. Aiden Polero moves on deck. He's the number 4 hitter. Jack Garver is at 5. Hunter Gruby. Yeah, Gruby. Fly ball, deep left field. Taylor Craig on the run. He's not going to get it. And they're saying it's still in play. I think that was a home run, but there's... Let's see. I think this is going to be called a home run. The umpires are going to talk about it. I mean, it was pretty clearly out of here. Right, as of right now, it's a triple. And home run. Yeah, it hit pretty high up on that pole beyond the fence. But fly balls are called by the home plate umpire. And so while the ball is in play, it's up to the home plate umpire to make that call. That was if you're not sure, let the ball stay live and then talk to your colleague afterwards. So they did the right thing there. That's a home run by Brandon Bostic. And a 1-0 lead for the Patriots. First pitch to Aiden Polero is low and away. Fly ball, another one hit hard. Conlon Walker on the run. Conlon Walker is running out of room. And back-to-back go the Patriots in the bottom half of the first inning. It's 2-0 after home runs from Brandon Bostic and Aiden Polero. So the Wolfpack facing some adversity for the first time in a while.
Next at bat, number 12, Jack Garver.
I'll bring up Jack Garver with 2 outs, 2 in the bottom of the first. What a difference a couple of days make. I don't think the Patriots had 2 hard hit balls in the entire ball game on Monday. They've got 2 out of the park in the first inning today. Nick Olson winds and delivers. Missed somewhere for a ball. 1-0. 1-ball pitch. Inside.
Hey, nice pitch, Nick.
2-0. That one's high, 3-0. So after the back-to-back jacks, Nick Olson a little frustrated, having a little difficulty finding the zone here against Jack Garver. Hunter Gruby on deck. And that's high for ball 4. 4 straight balls after the back-to-back home runs. And that'll bring up Gruby.
Hunter Gruby.
The designated hitter. But before he can come to the plate, there'll be a meeting on the mound. Really just to kind of settle things down for Nick Olson. A couple of balls hit hard in the inning. They both left the yard. But the bottom line is Whitefield has a really good defense. Contact will, more often than not, turn into outs. Home plate umpire goes to break up the meeting. Gets about halfway there, and Ryan McClellan heads back to the plate. So we're ready to resume play now with Hunter Gruby. Designated hitter looks at a ball high. Set of signs coming in from the third base coach. Garver off of first. Fouled at the plate. 1-1. So 2-0 Mt Pisgah. 2 down. 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball from Olson. Nick, a strike away from getting out of this inning and letting the Wolfpack bats get back to work. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss once again. Ball in the dirt. Tag needs to be applied, and it is. And that'll do it for the Patriots in the bottom half of the first inning. They get 2 home runs, one by Brandon Bostic and one by Aiden Polero. At the end of 1 is 2-0 Patriots. All right, top of the second inning we go. Wolfpack down 2 early. Let's see if they can mount a rally here in the second with Ryan McClellan at the plate. First pitch is low for a ball. In the first inning, Braden May walked. He got picked off. And Wyman Shaheen singled. Then a couple of flyouts ended things for the Pack in the first. It's another ball.
Hey, lock in your count here, kids. Go 1-7.
Ryan McClellan ahead 2-0 in the count. Pitch on the way. Ground ball, second base. Jackson Williams gets another bad hop. He fields it this time, though. Throws to first. And there's a man down. Bring up Parker Ladd.
11, Parker Ladd.
Shortstop for the Pack. He'll be followed by Taylor Craig. One down, top of the second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the screen. Parker came very close. I mean, less than a foot away from a home run back on Monday. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, who catches the outside corner. 0-2. Our producer, engineer, Todd Craig. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field. Back goes Beals. He's not going to get it. It two hops the wall. Around first goes Parker Ladd. Around second goes Parker Ladd. Diving into third base safely with a triple is the Whitefield shortstop. And now an RBI opportunity for Taylor Craig. But Taylor's dad,
Next at bat, number 24, Taylor
Todd,
Craig.
predicted a Parker Ladd home run last game, moments before he was a foot away. So, and the grand slam earlier that inning. Yes, I'm being corrected. It wasn't just that one; it was two that he called out. All right, let's see what Taylor can do with a man at third. Takes a strike on the outside corner.
We go, Tank.
Wind picking up a little bit. 0-1. Another breaking ball, same spot. 0-2. Not a whole lot you can do with those pitches. Really good on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. High, ball 1. Nice job going the opposite way for the triple by Parker Ladd. 1-2. Fouled off. I can't read my own handwriting, so later in this game when I say that Parker Ladd walked, it's because the 3 looks like a B. But I use a pen, which is not wise. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down. Parker Ladd at third base after the triple. Foul ball down the right side. Hit it pretty good, but well out of play. Umpire asking for baseballs.
Here we go, Tank.
Taylor steps back in. Brandon Bostic and the Patriots trying to protect a 2-0 lead. Ground ball, third base, foul. Very, very close to being a fair ball down the line.
That was fair. All right, good hit, Taylor. Do it again.
Would have been an RBI double. Instead, it's a harmless foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we're set to do it again. Infield is in for the Patriots. And looks at strike 3, another breaking ball on the outside corner. 3 of those in the at-bat. Taylor looked at all 3. Goes down looking.
Next at bat, number 4,
And Jake
Jake
Arispe
Arispe.
comes up now with an RBI opportunity and 2 down.
Robbed him, Blue.
Let's go, Jake.
Jake looks at the first one high. Ground ball to third base. Booted. Throw goes to first. Not in time, and the ball scoots away. That scores a run. The lead is cut in half. It's 2-1 with the Patriots on top. Jake reaches on the error. No RBI, but still a productive
Now
play.
Number 6, Nate Jones.
Brings up the number 9 hitter, Nate Jones. Man at first base is Jake Arispe. Fly ball, center field. Jack Ward has a beat on it. He's got it. And that'll do it in the second inning for the Pack. They get one back. It's 2-1 as we head to the bottom half of the second. Bottom half of the second inning we go, 2-1. Whitefield trailing, and a fastball gets in on Aaron Peterson. That didn't feel very good. Gets him right in the middle of the back.
Now batting number 7, Ben Jacobs.
Always thought there should be like a velocity factor involved in hit by pitches. Like if you get hit like 70 miles an hour under, it's one base. If it's like 70 to 80, 2 bases, 80 and above, 3, I don't know. Swing and a miss. There's a strike to Ben Jacobs. I'm workshopping this live. That's probably a little too extreme, but you know, I just feel like some hit by pitches are worse than others as far as like how bad it hurts. Like that one got him in the back. That was probably thrown, I don't know, I don't want to cut Nick short out, but you know, I would probably say 80s maybe. And that's going to leave a mark. That one's high. Either way, Peterson's down at first base. 2 balls and a strike. Two to 1 score. Mt Pisgah on top. Swing and a miss. Elevated fastball. Strike 2. Jackson Williams set to hit next. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Peterson down at first. Here's the pitch from Nick Olson. Swing and a miss. Elevated fastball again. Strike 3.
Next at bat, number 34, Jackson Williams.
Nice job by Nick continuing to climb the ladder. Kept getting those whiffs. Williams steps in with a man down.
Olsen so far has recorded 2 strikeouts in this one.
Peterson off first. First pitch to Williams is high and away. One ball count to the Patriots' second baseman. Looks at another one, 2-0. Olsen not getting the chases out of Williams that he got out of Jacobs. Let's see how Nick adjusts his approach here. 2-0. Ground ball past the diving first baseman for a base hit. Around second is Peterson. He stops there. And a one-out single for the number 9 hitter, Jackson Williams. That flips the lineup over and will bring up Caden Alford. Wesley Callaway made a good attempt. Got his jersey dirty, but it was hit really hard right by him. So Aaron Peterson at second now. Jackson Williams at first base. And the leadoff man, the catcher, Caden Alford. At the plate now with an opportunity to do damage. Whitefield defense looking for a double play opportunity if they can get one up the middle to the short or second baseman. This one's popped up, fouled out of play. No balls and a strike. Patriots got the back-to-back homers in the first inning. Whitefield answered in the top of the second with one. Good pitch, a little low. That's where we stand right now, 2-1. One down here in the bottom of the second inning. One ball, one strike, one out. Here's the pitch to Alford. Nice pitch.
Nice pitch,
Just
Nick.
missed. Counts 2-1. Ryan McClellan asking where that one missed. 2-1 count. Pitch on the way. That one's low and away. 3 balls and a strike. A walk will load the bases. Jack Ward waiting to hit next. Alford, the man at the plate, he lined out to second his first time up. The Pack would take that again, let it bounce one time, and then try to turn 2. 3-1. Fouled away, full count. Let's see if Mt Pisgah puts the runners in motion with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Didn't see any signs come in from third, so my guess would be they'll be staying put. Full count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, third base and past. Nate Jones at third. Around third is the runner. Here comes the throw home. Play at the plate. He is out. Taylor Craig with the assist from left field. 2 runners move into scoring position. The run does not score. Nice job by Taylor Craig out in left field.
Craig has made, plays all year in left field right there. Beautiful throws. Got a cannon as an arm and threw it into Ryan McClellan, who tagged the runner. What a play at the plate.
So that's a single for Alford. He moves up to second on the throw. So two men down now, 2 runners in scoring position. Nick Olson with an opportunity to get out of this inning unscathed if he can get Jack Ward here. But first, Ryan McClellan's going to go out to the mound. And Mike Shaheen's going to join him out on the mound. Can't see the Whitefield bullpen from here, but I don't hear anyone throwing. It's been a pretty long meeting out of the mound. Home plate umpire is going to help move things along. All right, so Jack Ward will come to the plate with 2 outs, 2 men in scoring position. Pitch on the way. Foul ball.
Very good, Nick. We're good.
No balls and a strike to Jack Ward. Out of the stretch is Olson. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. One more strike. We'll get the Pack back to bat. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 men in scoring position. Here's the stretch from Olson. Pitch on the way. Line drive to short and caught on the fly. Little lazy liner to Jake Arispe, who takes care of it. And that sits down the Patriots in the second. Couple of hits, no errors, a huge outfield assist by Taylor Craig. We head to the third. It's 2-1 Patriots. To the third inning we go, and for the next couple innings, here's Jack.
So the Wolfpack back up to the top of the order with Braden May. See what he can do here. In his first at bat, he walked and then got picked off at first. Looking to find the grass here. That one sent into right field. He's rounding second. And he slides in there safely at second. What a play by number 21 and Braden May. Good contact, good speed, and got a double off of that one. So it'll bring up number 7, Wyman Shaheen. Shaheen got a single earlier in this game. So a man in scoring position for the Wolfpack. Pisgah leads this one 2-1, top of the third. Bostic on the mound for the Patriots. Gets set. Stares at Braden May. And a balk called as Braden May will advance to third. Now, he didn't pitch it, but he stepped off the plate illegally, so it's a balk and advance. So we got a Braden May at third base with Wyman Shaheen up at the plate. The pitch. Low in the dirt. Ball 1. Good stop there by Alford, though. Not cause any further damage. Shaheen is set. The pitch. High. It's a ball. 2-0 count for Shaheen. A runner aboard. Braden May stands at third. On deck for the Wolfpack, number 28 and Conlon Walker. The pitch. Rocketed. As the right fielder, all he can do is go all the way back to the wall. That one drops. As we are tied up here at Pisgah Park. It's 2-2. Wyman Shaheen rocket one all the way back to the right field wall. Got a double off that one.
Next at bat, number 28.
So we are tied, ladies and gentlemen, 2 apiece here in the top of the third. Conlon Walker steps in. The man in scoring position, it's Wyman Shaheen at second base with a short lead. Trying to get him home if Walker's able to find the grass. First pitch to Walker, outside for a ball. Shaheen toying with Bostic out there at second base. Bostic set now on the mound. Walker in the left-hand batter's box. Stares down Shaheen. The pitch. Rocket one. Deep to right field and once again all the way back to the wall. They wave Wyman Shaheen home. And just like that, it's 3-2. Wolfpack on top. And Walker celebrating with the dugout as he got a triple off that hit. That one all the way back to the wall at the right field. And great contact, great speed right there by Walker. He's standing at third, so number 15 and Wesley Calloway, the 4-hole hitter, known for his power. Let's see if he can bring in Walker here. Top of the third, the Wolfpack on top, 3-2, no outs. And that pitch low and in the dirt for a ball. Wolfpack dugout howling here as they lead this one by 1 run. The pitch low in the dirt. Good stop by Alford not to cause any further damage. Two-0 count for Callaway. Walker at third. No outs. Top of the third. Wolfpack lead it. The pitch. That one fouled off. If he just got in front of it just a tad bit more, we might have been saying hasta luego. But it's a 2-1 count for Callaway. She stands back in. Is set. Bostic on the mound. The pitch. Low in the dirt. Good stop once again by Alford. Callaway ahead in the count. 3-1 to be exact. Let's see if he has the green light or if he'll hold off and make Bostic throw a strike. The pitch. Low and in the dirt. Ball 4. Callaway will take the walk. So now runners at the corners. With number 17, the catcher, Ryan McClellan, up to bat.
Next at bat, number 17, Ryan McClellan.
After a couple hard hits by the Wolfpack hitters offensively, Bostic a little shaken up here. Now top of the third, Wolfpack lead at 3-2. Runners at the corner, no outs. We'll see how he does moving forward. Bostic gets set on the mound. The pitch. Finds the zone just a bit high, but in the zone. 4 strikes. So Cullen, 0 balls, 1 strike the count. Callaway standing at first. Walker at third. A bunt attempt, pulls it back. As Bostic finds the zone once again. So McClellan down 0-2. Bostic doesn't like the pitch choice. Got one that he likes. The pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-2. Set of signs. Third base line by Shaheen. Talking to the first baseman in Wesley Calloway. So 1-2 count for McClellan. 0 outs. Top of the third. The pitch. Fouled off. Now, even though that one is fouled off, way to battle there by number 17 and Ryan McClellan to stay alive in the count. The pitch. That one's high, and Calloway steals second. We've seen it a couple of times so far this season as number 15 Wesley Calloway stole, but you know, bigger guy, not used to stealing, but steals a base right there, so way to go, Wes. So a man at second and a man at third. Wesley Calloway stands at second and Conlon Walker at third. Ryan McClellan with a 2-2 count in the left-hand batter's box. No outs, top of the third. Wolfpack up 3-2. A pitch, and line drive into left field. McClellan finds the glass, and Walker touches home. What a hit by Ryan McClellan into left field. Found the grass, and a courtesy runner will run for the catcher. It'll be number 27 in Thomas Figueretti, a junior. So runners at the corner now for the senior shortstop in Parker Ladd. Alfred, quick meeting on the mound with the manager. Try to settle things down as Bostic a little shaken up after a couple hard hits. Wolfpack lead this one 4-2, top of the third, no outs. Wolfpack were down early in this one, but have climbed themselves back in this one and are up 2 runs. Still no outs, top of the third. Runners at the corner. With Parker Ladd up at the plate. Beautiful day for baseball out here at Pisgah Park. Sunny, slight breeze, 80 degrees. And Alfred goes and gets set and ready in his catching position after that
Next
meeting.
at bat, number 11, Parker Ladd.
So Figueretti, the courtesy runner for Ryan McClellan at first base. Wesley Calloway at third. And Parker Ladd stands in. The pitch. Bostic able to find the zone. No balls, 1 strike for Ladd. Pitch low in the dirt. Good stop once again by Alfred. So far in this game early, he has done a tremendous job behind the plate. 1-1 count for Ladd. Runners at the corner. The pitch. Ladd sends one into right field. Has the right fielder. Has to run a long way, but gets the first out. So 1 down in the top of the third. Runners remain at their respective bases at the corners. Figueretti at
Now
first.
batting number 24, Taylor
Calloway
Craig.
at third. Bring up number 24, Taylor Craig. The pitch. Foul and out of play.
Let's go 2-4. Come on, Tank.
One down, 2 men aboard. Taylor Craig stands in. On deck, Jake Orispe. The pitch, the runner going. A throw will not be made to second base. So a stolen base for Thomas Figueretti. So Figueretti stands at second, Callaway at third. Taylor Craig with a 1-1 count and 1 down. The pitch. High, 4 ball, 2-1. Good eye there by Taylor Craig to hold off on the pitch.
Tank, let's go, 2-4. Good job, kid. Let's go, Tank, Tank. Let's go, Bad Bad. Let's go, kid.
The pitch.
Oh.
Low and in the dirt, 3-1. Taylor Craig ahead in the count, 3-1. We'll see if he has the green light with 2 men aboard. Try to find the grass or if he'll make Bostic throw a strike here. 1 down, 2 men aboard. Top of third, Wolfpack lead at 4-2. The pitch. Sends one into shallow right field. The right fielder running in. He's got it for the second out. And Callaway tags up. Goes from third and touches home. So 5-2. And as the ball got away on the throw, they were trying to throw it into home plate, not in time, as Callaway touches and scores. And while that was all happening, Figueretti
Number 4, Jake Orispe.
advanced to third base. So 5-2, Wolfpack on top. Man at third base is Thomas Figueretti. Jake Orispe has singled already in this game. The pitch finds the grass. And it's 6-2.
They scored it right. And it doesn't count against your act.
Orispe able to find the grass.
Nate Jones.
Singles right there. Bring up the number 9 hole hitter, the third baseman, and Nate Jones. Pitch low and in the dirt. Good eye right there by Nate Jones. So 2 down, top of the third. Wolfpack up 6-2. Time called as Alford has a meeting on the mound with Brandon Bostic, trying to get on the same page. You know, Bostic a little shaken up, having a little trouble finding the strike zone. The Wolfpack offense has come alive here, especially in the top of the third. Throw back at first, not in time. Orispe slides in safely. The pitch, high ball. So 2-0 count for Jones. He stands in. 1 man aboard. It's Orispe at first. Wolfpack up 6-2. 2 down. Bostic set, the pitch. Orispe gets back in time. A little risky right there. 3-0 count for Jones. Bostic able to find the strike zone, fit one in. So 3-1 count as Jones stands in. And that one clipped Jones. That one clips Jones, so hit by pitch. as he is at first base. Jacob Eastbay advances to second. And the Wolfpack back up to the top of the order in Braden May. 6-2, Wolfpack on top. 2 outs, top of the third, and 2 men aboard. The pitch fouled off. Wolfpack all season has done damage with 2 outs. See if they can keep the rally alive.
Good eye.
That pitch outside for a ball. Already in this inning, May has gone around the bases and scored. Pitch. Finds the zone. 4 strike. 1-2. 2 down. Bostic versus May. The Wolfpack dugout making some noise. Up 6-2. And a tough call as Braden May is rung up. As that'll do it for the top of the third. Wolfpack put up 5 and lead this one 6-2.
Yeah, drinking dope turned me to a superhero. Yeah, hit that bill, turned me to a superhero.
And we get set for the bottom of the third. Ooh, the pitch and the hit. It clips Olsen in the shoe. But Olsen perseveres, grabs the ball, and throws it down to first base for the first out.
Next at bat, number 1, Aiden Pilaro.
So the left fielder, number 1, Aiden Pilaro, stands in. 1 down, the pitch. Low and in the dirt, ball 1.
Nick.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1-1 count for Palaro, one down. 2-1 count. Just a bit outside for a ball. 3-1. Nice pitch right there by number 25 and Nick Olson, a senior. So full count drawn. Olson, Bolero. The pitch. Low in the dirt for a ball. Good stop right there by number 17, the catcher, and Ryan McCullen.
12, Jack Garver.
So one man aboard. As the third baseman, number 12, Jack Garver, gets set to hit. Garver walked in the earlier innings. Garver stands in, a man of first. That one fouled on the right field line and out of play. A pitch.
Nice pitch.
Nice pitch there by Olson. Finds the zone. 0-2 count for the third baseman.
We could still do
And he went around. Olson rings up Garver.
Now batting number 10.
Olson so far in this game has recorded 3 strikeouts. He has done a great job on the mound so far, and the Wolfpack defense able to back him up. Two down. A man at first. That pitch fouled off. Pitch low in the dirt. Pitch. Nice pitch once again by Olson. Got Grube to swing and miss. 1-2 count for Grube. 2 outs, a man aboard. Pitch low, even the count at 2 apiece. Pitch high. Draws the count full. Olson's got a pitch he likes. Runner going. That one. Line drive into shallow left field. Got past the shortstop and Parker Ladd.
Now batting number 20, Aaron Peterson.
So 2 men aboard for the Patriots, 2 outs. Peterson up at the plate. The pitch. Hit the backstop. The wind picking up. 0-1 count for Peterson, 2 men aboard. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Wolfpack up 6-2. The pitch. Olsen finds the zone. Peterson is down 0-2. Pitch. Just a bit outside for a ball. 1-2 count. Olsen, Peterson. The pitch. Fouled off down the right field line. We get set to do it all over again.
Go, Nick.
Pitch. Umpire, home plate umpire says foul. The wind picking up tremendously. So 2 men aboard, 2 down, 1-2 count. Peterson stands in. Olsen on the mound. Olsen's got a pitch he likes. A pitch. And rings up Peterson and sends him back to the dugout. That'll do it. Wolfpack up 6-2.
Shaheen.
We get set for the top of the fourth. It's a good one here at Pisgah Park. The Wolfpack lead this one 6-2. Wyman Shaheen digs in. First pitch to Shaheen, high. Ball one. Shaheen so far in this game doubled and made his way around the bases. Pitch low. Ball two. Pitch. Able to find the zone. You know, there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 9. We will get to that to you as soon as possible. That pitch high. So number 9 on the mound, Drew O'Reilly.
O'Reilly got in the game a little bit on Monday as well, I'm pretty sure.
I believe indeed. So 3-1 count. Shaheen. O'Reilly, the pitch. Ball 4. Shaheen takes the walk. So it'll bring up the senior, number
Next
28.
Number 28, Conlon Walker.
Conlon Walker. He's been productive on the offensive end. Had a couple hard hits. Touched home. The pitch. Fouled off. Walker set. Left-hand batter's box. O'Reilly, the pitch. Low in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, a wild pitch. And Shaheen advances. Shaheen standing at second base, and time called as the catcher, Alford, goes out to the mound for a quick meeting with O'Reilly. Now the Patriots in this one struck first as they had back-to-back homers and led 2-0 early, but ever since, pitchers have had a little trouble finding the strike zone, and so Wolfpack have rallied, got 5 runs in the third, looking to add some more here. 6-2, Wolfpack up. A man in scoring position, the pitch. Popped up. First baseman has got it for the first out.
Next at bat, number 15, Wesley Calloway.
Wesley Calloway, the first baseman for the Wolfpack, digs in. Shaheen out there at second. The pitch. Good pitch right there by O'Reilly. Swing and a miss by Calloway. Down 0-1 in the count. Shaheen at second. Calloway up at the plate. A man in scoring position. O'Reilly, the pitch, low in the dirt. 4 ball, evens the count at 1 apiece. 1 down here in the top of the 4th. O'Reilly set. Callaway, right-hand batter's box. Quick glance at second baseman. And time called. Callaway steps out for a brief moment, steps back in, and gets set. Pitch outside for a ball. 2-1. Quick glance. Second baseman, the pitch. Inside for a ball. Callaway's got a 3-1 count. Oh, Callaway with being ahead in the count. See if he has the green light or if he'll make O'Reilly throw a strike. Ryan McClellan in the on-deck circle. A pitch. Whoa, in the dirt, ball forward. So 2 men aboard for the man behind the plate, the catcher, number 17 in Ryan McClellan. And another mound visit between Alford and O'Reilly, trying to get on the same page. Patriots pitchers have had a little trouble finding the strike zone. Quick meeting most likely to calm down O'Reilly. And we resume action. So 2 men aboard. Callaway at first. Shaheen standing at second and digging in for the Wolfpack. The catcher, number 17, Ryan McClellan. 1 down, top of the 4th. Wolfpack lead at 6-2. Pitch. O'Reilly fits one in there. 0-1 count for McClellan. That pitch way outside for a ball. Even the count at 1 apiece. McClellan in this ball game so far has found the grass, touched home himself. The pitch. Fouled and out of play. The pitch. And that one sent to the center fielder. The center fielder runs and grabs that one for the second out. So 2 down. 2 men aboard. And it brings up number 11, Parker Ladd. Callaway stands at first. Shaheen at second. Ladd digs in. (6-2) top of the 4th. Wolfpack on top. O'Reilly able to find the strike zone. Ladd, no balls, 1 strike count. 2 outs, 2 men aboard. Pitch. Ladd sends one deep but foul down the left field line. He gets set to do it all over again. 0-2 count, 2 outs, 2 men aboard. That one, line drive into right field as Shaheen stomps on home. Runners at the corner. What a hit by Parker Ladd. Good contact.
Next at bat, number 24, Taylor Craig.
As that one goes into right field. Got a single off that. Callaway advances and is at third. "7-2 ball game. Taylor Craig stands in. The runner going. Ladd slides in there safely at second. Wolfpack in this ball game and all season have done damage with 2 outs. Trying to keep putting runs on the Patriots. They lead at 7-2. The pitch. That one sent deep to center field. Center fielder running all the way back. Back to the wall. And it's a double for TC. Taylor Craig. Callaway and Ladd off that powerful hit all the way to the center, all the way to the wall in center field. Tacks on 2 more runs, so it's 9-2 Wolfpack here at Pisgah Park, and second baseman Shaco Eastbay stands in. Taylor Craig off that hit stands at second, got a double. Throws back to second, not in time. Pitch high for a ball. 1-0 count for Eastbay, 2 outs. Taylor Craig at second. The Wolfpack got a man in scoring position. That pitch outside and high, ball 2. Eastbay singled twice so far in this ball game. Pitch low in the dirt. Good stop by Alford. Ball did get away, but able to maintain it enough not to have Taylor Craig advance. So 3-0 count for Eastbay. O'Reilly Fits one in the strike zone. 3-1 count for East Bay. East Bay sends one center fielder, or no, right fielder, excuse me. Runs in and grabs that one for the third out. We head to the bottom of the fourth. The Wolfpack up 9-2.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 7, Ben Jacobs.
And we get set to rock and roll here. Bottom of the fourth at Pisgah Park. Wolfpack leading 9-2 as the shortstop stands in. The pitch. Low, ball 1. Ben Jacobs in the right-hand batter's box. And Jacobs sends one into left field. Taylor Craig all the way back to the wall and throws it into the shortstop, Parker Ladd. Hard hitting by the shortstop, number 7, and Ben Jacobs. Up number 34 in Jackson Williams. Earlier in this game, he got an astounding triple. Pitch fouled off and out of play. Clellan gives Olsen the sign. Olsen takes his time on the mound. Gets the sign again. Gets set. Stares down the second baseman. The pitch. Low, ball 1. One count for Williams, a man in scoring position. Jacobs at second. The pitch. High, ball 2. Picking up the pitch, a bunt attempt, but fouled back and out of play. Two count for Williams. Jacob stands at second. Bottom of the fourth, no outs. The pitch. Hit the backstop. And foul. pitch. He went around, and Adelson Jackson back to the dugout. So 1 down, 1 man
Now
aboard.
batting number 4, Caden Alford.
And for the Pisgah Patriots, it'll bring up the leadoff man, the catcher, number 4, Caden Alford.
Only blooming 3 year on the scene. 20 racks don't feel like nothing to me. Came from the streets, it turned me to a beast. Invisible set diamonds, I get my piece. But me for a show, I need 80 at least. I want the smoke, ain't no keeping the peace.
Pitch low, but good stop right there by number 17, Ryan McClellan. Two-0 count for Alford. Parker Ladd now backing up. Inside, almost clipped him, but he pulled back. So 3-0 count. Pitch. Low in the dirt, but got Alford to swing and miss. So the count 3-1. One an attempt by the shortstop and Parker Ladd, but got past him. As that one got cut in, and
Number 8, Jack Ward.
Nate Jones able to hold off the runners at the corner. So Alford at first, Jacobs at third, 1 down, and it'll bring up the center fielder, number 8, Jack Ward. Pitch outside for a ball. Pitch low, ball 2. So Ward ahead in the count, 2-0. Runners at the corner, 1 down. Bottom of the 4th. Olsen able to find the strike zone, fit it in there, 2-1 count. That one hit hard, past Parker Ladd and into center field. Taylor Craig went over, got that one. 1 run scored.
14, Brandon Boston.
Jacobs touches home, and it's 9-3. Ward stands at first, Alford at second. That previous ball by Ward hit hard. Pitch low and in the dirt for a ball. Bostic up at the plate. And a mound visit. Brendan Bostic, he started out this game pitching, but then got relieved for number 9, Drew O'Reilly. So 9-3 ball game. Wolfpack on top, bottom of the 4th. 2 Patriots aboard. Pitch in the zone. 1 apiece is the count. It's 1 out.
Hey, nice pitch, Nick.
Don't know where that one missed, but a bit high. 2-1. Pitch a bit low. So Bostic ahead in the count, 3-1. 2 Patriots aboard.
Yeah, if I'm not going to hear another word, I'm not going to hear another word about balls and strikes, okay? I'm not going to hear another word about balls and strikes.
What did I just say? I said, I know to my pitcher. Okay. I didn't say anything to you.
All right.
I said, I know. He looked at me, I said, I know.
Okay.
Am I not allowed to say that?
Okay.
I didn't say anything to you.
I came from your dugout.
He's right.
I said, I know.
You got it, Nick. Let's go.
Little conversation between head coach Mike Shaheen and the home plate umpire. But we resume action. The pitch. A grounder. Got the lead runner. And what a beautiful play. That one sent on the ground to the third baseman. Nate Jones tags the third base to get the lead runner and able to make the throw across the diamond to the first baseman and Wesley Calloway. That'll do it. Wolfpack lead at 9-3 as we head to the top of the 5th.
To the 5th inning we go with the Wolfpack on top 9-3. New pitcher for Mount Pisgah is Lucas Beals. Brandon Bostic is looks like is in center field, if I can see that correctly. And then in right field is Ward. That's Jack Ward out in right field. Yeah, but I can confirm now that he's turned his back to us. That is Bostic out in center field. And Ward in right.
Nate Jones.
Nate Jones comes to the plate. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. Out of the windup is Lucas Beals. His first pitch on the way. Popped up, foul territory, and out of play. Following Nate Jones, Braden May up next. Oh, 1 pitch. There's the wind. Delivery way high and inside. That was a breaking ball that slipped out of the hands of Lucas Beals. One ball, 1 strike to Nate Jones. Wolfpack third baseman awaits the 1-1 pitch, leading off the inning. Fly ball, center field. Bostic is under it, and he's got it 1 down. That was the starting pitcher for the Patriots. He's out there in center field now. Gave up 5 runs in 3 innings.
Number 21, Braden May.
Drew O'Reilly pitched the 4th for Mount Pisgah. Gave up 3 runs. And now Beals has 1 down in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Braden May is outside. Did the Bees follow us here from Whitefield? All right, fly ball, right field. On the run is Ward, and he's got it. So I always have bees swarming the booth when we're at home. Now we just had one swarming around here on the ground at the Mount Pisgah Athletic Campus. Jack, I think they're chasing after you. I don't know why. Oh, dadgummit, your mic was off.
They just love us too much. The bees, they're always buzzing and always around us.
2 down. High and in. Wyman Shaheen up with 2 down. Should he reach base, Conlon Walker would hit next. Now this bee's like coming over and staring me down.
Staring contest.
That's what it felt like there for a minute. 1 ball pitch to Wyman Shaheen. Little in. Two balls, no strikes. 2 down, top of the 5th. 6-run lead for the Pack. Strike near about the outside corner, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Popped up, fouled back and out of play. Into the softball field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. 6-run lead for the Pack. Here's the wind and delivery. Swing and a miss at a ball over his shoulders. Strike 3, and that'll do it for the Pack. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom half of the 5th. The Pack defending a 6-run lead. Couple of defensive changes for the Wolfpack. New pitcher is Alex Greenwald. New third baseman is Riley Cullen. And you just heard the umpire confirming 3 for 6. That's Riley Cullen for Nate Jones. So Alex Greenwald inherits a 6-run lead in the 5th inning. Looking to keep it that way against Aiden Polero, Jack Garver, and Hunter Gruby.
Maybe 3 for 6 as well. 3 for 6.
And that's a straight-up change. Out of the windup is Greenwald. Here's the first pitch from him to Polero. Felt like he was aiming at us. Missed a little outside. One ball count to Polero. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the screen. 1-1. You can hear the track meet happening in the background. You might be able to hear it. 1-1. 2-1. The Wolfpack track and field team is here as well today. 2 balls and a strike to Polero, leading off the bottom of the 5th, making 3 balls and a strike after that one in the dirt. So Aiden Polero way ahead in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike against Alex Greenwald. Outside ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard on the base on balls.
Next at bat, number 12, Jack Garver.
Jack Garver up for the 3rd time. Walked in the 1st, struck out in the 3rd. Hits here in the 5th with nobody down and a man at first base. Colin Walker's grooving to the walk-up music for Jack Garver. Here's the first pitch from Greenwald to Garver on the corner for a strike. Polero down at first. Nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Stretch from Greenwald. Pitch on the way. Fly ball, center field. Colin Walker back to the fence. Looks up. He can't quite get to it. Around third base comes Polero. He's going to stop right. He runs through the stop sign. Here comes the throw to the plate. He is out. Coach looks at Polero. Says, I was trying to stop you. Relay throw from the Wolfpack. Guns down another man at home. Nice job by the Whitefield defense. That'll go as a double for Jack Garver. And Polero cut down at home. See, who fielded that cutoff? Was that? I'm not sure if it was Parker. I think it was Parker at short, so we'll give him credit. So that would go 8-6-2 on the putout. And here's Hunter Gruby. Takes a strike. No balls and a strike. 1 down. Man at second. Stretch from Greenwald. Pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball. Kind of fooled Gruby there. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Look to second, nothing happening. Can't say enough about that relay play from Whitefield. Colin Walker tracked it all the way to the fence, couldn't quite make the play, but he gets it in quickly, and then a strong throw into Ryan McClellan, who once again makes a great play fielding the throw and getting the tag down in time. Second time tonight that a runner was cut down from a throw from the outfield. Taylor Craig had the other one. He didn't need a cutoff man. Of course, he didn't have to throw it nearly as far either. Ball on 2 strikes. 1 down. Greenwald taking a long look at second. Here's the pitch, way inside. 2-2. Greenwald looks in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss and a ball in the dirt. And he's going to have to throw it down to first base without a glove. He does. And there are 2 down. Ryan McClellan. I don't know why the glove loosened up, but when he tried to make a tag, he stuck his hand out there and the glove just fell off his hand. Throw was made down to first, though. 2 down. As he completes the strikeout, and that brings up Aaron Peterson. Peterson was hit by a pitch in the second. He was the one cut down by Taylor Craig at the plate. First pitch to him in the 5th inning. Fastball for a strike. So 0-1 to Peterson. Stretch from Greenwald. Pitch on the way. A little high on the breaking ball. One ball, 1 strike. 2 down. Whitefield trying to put up a 0. Greenwald misses there, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down. And at second base is Polero. There's a strike, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th inning. And in scoring position, Patriots trying to cut into the 6-run lead that the Pack holds right now. Time called. And the umpire got a bug in his eye, which is it's kind of hard to call balls and strikes when a fly runs into your eye.
Yeah, never happened before. At least like that.
I think we're good to go now. All right, 2-2 count. 2 down. See if Alex Greenwald can put up a 0 here with strike 3. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. There it is. 2 consecutive strikeouts to end the inning. 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and a big relay throw from center field to keep the Patriots off the board in the 5th. We head to the 6th with a 6-run lead. Top of the 6th. Wolfpack on top 9-3. Conlon Walker leading off. And looks at a ball from Lucas Beals. One ball count. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike. One and one. A little low, 2-1. Conlon doubled and scored in the 3rd inning. Flew out hard to center field in the 1st. 2-1 to him right now, high and away, 3-1. Three-one count to Conlon Walker. Not swinging here unless you love it. The wind from Beals. Delivery. In there for a strike. That brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Conlon Walker leading off the 6th inning for the Pack.
Time called, he steps out of the box, takes a couple practice swings, and steps back in.
Wesley Callaway waiting on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive over the head of the shortstop. That's Ben Jacobs out there at short. It kind of took a funny hop. Thought he was going to have a chance to make a play. It sort of hit the seam between the grass and the clay and jumped up over his head. That's a base hit for Conlon Walker.
Number 15, Wesley Callaway.
That brings up Wesley Callaway with a man on. He's been on twice and scored twice. Singled in the 3rd, walked in the 4th. He's now up in the 6th with a man on and nobody out. Walker on the run, swing and a miss, no throw. It's a stolen base for Conlon Walker. So he moves into scoring position. A 1-strike count to Wesley Callaway. Beals takes a long look at second base. Here's the pitch. Low and away. 1-1. So a little conversation between Alford and Beals. With the runner at second base, the signs are more complicated. Not sure if they got crossed up there or having a conversation about strategy. On deck is Ryan McClellan, the catcher.
Walker at second, a man in scoring position.
1-1 count to Callaway. Conlon dancing around at second base. Time called. I'm not sure by whom. I think Wesley was trying to call time, and so the pitcher stopped his motion. Either way, it's still a 1-1 count. Walker off second. Looks to second. Throws it into center. Well, it actually hit Conlon on the leg. If Conlon's leg wouldn't have been in the way, it would have gone into center field. And he could have possibly taken third base. But instead, he remains at second. Still a 1-1 count. Beals has his sign. Pitch on the way. Low, ball 2. Two 2-1 count, still nobody out here in the 6th. Stretch from Beals. 2-1. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. See what Wesley's going to be looking for here. Way ahead in the count. 3-1 pitch. High, ball 4. 2 on, nobody out. That'll bring up Ryan McClellan.
Next at bat, number 17, Ryan McClellan.
McClellan up for the 4th time. He had a single and scored in the 3rd. Grounded out to second in the 2nd and flew out to center in the 4th. He's up here in the 6th with 2 on and nobody out. First pitch to him. Fouled off hard to the left side and out of play. One strike count to Ryan McClellan. Beals is set. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That was a bit of a hanger. I think Ryan probably wants another crack at that one. But he's got an 0-2 count. 2 men on. It's Conlon Walker at second. Wesley Calloway at first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Trying to throw that breaking ball again. That one stayed outside.
One-two count for McClellan.
9 runs in for the Wolfpack in the first 5 innings. See if they can mount a rally and put some more up here in the 6th. Little ground ball to short. Possible turn 2. Throw to second in time. Throw to first. Won't be made. Runners at first and third now with 1 down. So Calloway is retired on the 6-4 fielder's choice. And Figueretti comes to run for McClellan once again. So it's Walker at third. Figueretti at first representing McClellan. And the shortstop Parker Ladd up for the 3rd time. He tripled and he singled so far. Scored both of those times he was on base. Here's the first pitch. Inside for a ball. Nice stop by Alford. In his other at-bat, Parker popped out to right field. But a productive day for the Pack shortstop. He's got a 1-ball count here in the 6th with 1 down. Throw goes to first base. Back in time is Figueretti. Another throw over. This was a quick throw, kind of like what we saw Bostic use earlier in the day, making a pickoff throw before he gets to the set position, trying to catch the Whitefield runner off guard. Did not catch Figueretti. First and third, 1 down. Parker Ladd has a 1-ball count. Here's the pitch. Way outside, 2-0. Another nice stop by Alford to keep the ball in front of him and, at least for the moment, saved a run. I think Coach Shaheen wanted Figueretti to try to take second base on the would-be wild pitch. 2-0 to Ladd. Here's the pitch. There's a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Beals is set. Runner's going. It's fouled off at the plate. So Figueretti will retreat to first base. And I think it took about 30 different iterations of foul ball for Figueretti to make his way back to first, but he's there now. 2-2 count. We're ready to resume. Mike sending some signs. Mike Shaheen, the head coach, sending signs over to Thomas Figueretti at first base. We'll see if he's on the move again here. I would suspect that it's possible.
2-2 count.
Staying put. There's ball 3. So the count's full with 1 down. I think Figueretti will certainly be on the run here.
Runners at the corner.
Here's the pitch. He's on the right. And it's ball 4.
So bases loaded for Taylor Craig.
So Walker's at third.
24, Taylor Craig.
Figueretti is representing, I should say, Ryan McClellan. He is at second. And Parker Ladd at first base for Taylor Craig. Up with the bases loaded.
Beal surrounded by Wolves.
Here's the pitch. Way high. Nowhere to put Craig. A walk here would be an RBI. Would be the 4th RBI of the day for Taylor. Sac fly in the 3rd and a 2 RBI double in the 4th. Up with the bases juiced in the 6th. 6-run lead for the Pack. A little high, 2-0. Got to find the strike zone here. If you're Lucas Beals, do not want to go down 3-0 with the bases loaded. Taylor Craig in the driver's seat. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 2-1. Colin Walker at third. Ryan McClellan, represented by Thomas Figueretti at second. Parker Ladd at first. Taylor Craig with 1 out. Awaits the 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away, 2-2. So from 2-0 to 2-2, Lucas Beals back in the count. Trying to retire Craig and get out of this jam. Still got 2 outs to get. Jake Arispe waiting on deck. Here's the stretch from Beals. 2-2 pitch. Low and in, 3-2. So with the bases loaded, the Pack 1 ball away from a run. Beals 1 strike away from getting 1 out closer to ending this inning. Beals versus Craig. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 4. That's another RBI for Taylor Craig. And the Pack extend their lead. It's 10-3. So Jake Arispe comes up for the 4th time. He had a single back in the 3rd.
Next at bat, number 4, Jake Arispe.
Arispe also reached on an error in the 2nd. That's what allowed the first run of the game to score for the Pack. The Pack was actually down 2-0. The Patriots had back-to-back home runs in the bottom of the 1st. Here's the first pitch from Beals to Arispe. Steps off. Seven-run lead. The all-important 10th run is at first base. Jake tries to bunt. It's tipped at the plate. It's no 1 count. No balls and a strike to Jake Arispe. See if he's trying to bunt again. Corner infielders in on the grass. Here's the pitch from Beals. He is trying to bunt again, and he does get it down. That's going to be an easy out at home. Not sure where Figueretti was, where he was headed. He kind of waited a little bit. He's retired. Third to home. A 3-2 put out. Brings up Riley Cullen for the first time tonight. He came in defensively for Nate Jones. So the bases are still loaded.
Next up bat, number 3, Riley Cullen.
Jake Arispe reaches on the fielder's choice. And Riley Cullen stands in with a chance to do some damage, but there are 2 outs in the inning. First pitch is in the dirt for a ball.
Once again, good stop by Alford.
And the Pack has only scored 1 run in the inning. This is the 7th man to bat. One ball pitch. Way outside and in the dirt. Another good stop by the Patriot catcher. Two and 0. Two balls, no strikes, 2 down. Riley Cullen at the plate. Looks at a strike. 2-1. 7-run lead for the Pack here in the 6th. 2-1. That's low. 3-1. After those back-to-back homers by the Patriots, the Pack scored 9 unanswered, then gave up 1 in the 4th, but they get that one back here in the 6th. As Taylor Craig walks in a run, the Pack are 1 pitch away from possibly doing that again. Ground ball down the third base line. It is fair. That's going to get 1 run in. That's going to get 2 runs in. Around third base is Arispe, and he holds right there at third base. A 2 RBI double for Riley Cullen in his first at-bat of the game, and it's 12-3, Wolfpack on top.
Next up bat, number 21, Braden May.
Here we go, babe. Keep it rolling.
That'll bring up number 21, Braden May.
Braden May up here in the 6th for the 5th time in the game.
2 men aboard.
First pitch to him. Inside for a ball. Arispe at third, Cullen at second. May at the plate. Braden walked in the first inning. Got picked off in the first inning. And then doubled in the third. He's got a 1-ball count here. And takes a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Ball and a strike, 2 outs. If they can get the runner in from third, that would make it a 10-run lead. Fly ball, center field. Back goes Bostic. He's got it. And we will not be able to get out of here early. So we're going to go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Pack on top by 9. All right, Ben Jacobs leads off the bottom half of the 6th inning, Pack with a 9-run lead. 2 innings left to get. Nate Jones is the new pitcher. Now we know why Riley Cullen came in for an inning, so that Nate Jones could go get ready to pitch. Alex Greenwald in at third. First pitch from Nate Jones is a ball. Ben Jacobs, Jackson Williams, and Caden Alford. First 3 due up. 2-0. Two ball count from Nate Jones. That one just missed. 3-0.
That's it.
In there for a strike. Three one. Strike 2.
Jones able to work himself back in the count. Draws it full.
Yeah, went from 3-0 to 3-2. Let's see if he can get strike 3. Swing and a miss. He does. And from 3-0 to a strikeout.
The Patriots, number 34, Jackson Williams.
Second baseman Jackson Williams now up. I think it's the young man's birthday today. And a hard single to right is back at the 2nd inning. Takes a strike here, 0-1. One down, bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch from Nate Jones. Ground ball foul. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Out of the windup is Jones. Pitch on the way. High and in. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Delivery. Curveball, got him looking, strike 3. That's a tough pitch to strike out on. Breaking ball in the outside corner.
Batting next for the
Jones
Patriots,
back-to-back
number 4, Caden
strikeouts.
Alford.
He's got 2 so far.
Bring up Caden Alford for the 4th time. He lined out of the 1st. 2 singles.
20 racks don't feel like nothing to me. Came from the streets, it turned me to a beast. Invisible set diamonds hugging my piece. But me for a show, I need 80 at least.
Steps in with nobody on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch to him is way high and in. Breaking ball that didn't break. One 0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Good pitch right there by Nate.
One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, 2-1. Two and 1, 2 down. Here's the pitch from Nate Jones. Breaking ball in the outside corner, strike 2. That was a really difficult pitch to hit. Righty to righty, a ball breaking away.
Live there, Nate.
2 balls, 2 strike, 2 out. Timeout called at the plate. Alford wants a second to gather himself. He's ready to roll. So is Nate Jones. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball again, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. We head to the 7th inning. The Pack up by 9. Final at bat for the Wolfpack. They're up 12-3.
At bat, number 2, Thomas Perdue.
Going to get some guys off the bench here. Thomas Perdue will be the first one up. He's hitting for Wyman Shaheen. Thomas Figueretti has moved into the on-deck circle. He will hit for Conlon Walker. And then we will see if Wesley Callaway hits in his spot. Wesley had a helmet on when I looked over there last. Trying to see who else hasn't hit today. First pitch, a little low. Also, much like at Whitefield Academy, Mt Pisgah does not have lights at their baseball field. So if this game were to drag on too much longer, that could become a factor. Ground ball down the left side and foul. Looks like Wesley Callaway will hit for himself. He's due up third in this inning. One ball, one strike to Thomas Perdue. Breaking ball inside, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ground ball to second base. Jackson Williams fields, throws to first, in time, one down. That'll bring up Thomas Figueretti. He's been on base a couple times as a courtesy runner, but this will be the first time that he represents himself.
Next at bat, number 27, Thomas Figueretti.
Figueretti up for the first time. He's up with one out. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One strike to Figueretti. Back to the screen. Just about takes out our camera. Producer, engineer Todd Craig is all over it. 1-1 count. Blown away, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Top of the 7th. Pack trying to add on to a 9-run lead in the final inning. Blown away 3-1. Conlon Walker warming up in the bullpen. We'll see if he comes in to close out the game. Ground ball, left side and through. Takes a funny hop. That's happened a few times tonight. The ball, when it hits the seams, does crazy things here. Jumps up over a player's head earlier. This time it hit the seam and just flatlined.
Now batting number 15, Wesley Callaway.
So a base hit for Figueretti. Bring up Callaway with a man down. Ryan McClellan moves on deck. In on the grass is Jack Garver at third. Another nice stop by Caden Alford behind the plate. That one got a bite out of him a little bit. Umpire will walk the ball out to the pitcher, give the catcher a little time. The coach for Mt Pisgah comes out of the dugout, checking on his catcher. All right, I think we're ready to resume play once again. Wesley Callaway steps back in. Has a 1-ball count and a man at first base. Here's the stretch from Beals. Pitch on the way. A little outside. 2-0 to Callaway. Popped up right side. In runs Ward, still running, slows down. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Figueretti right there. It trees back to first base. Bring up the catcher, number 17, and Ryan McClellan.
Next at bat, number 17, Ryan McClellan.
McClellan singled and scored in the 3rd. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 6th. His courtesy runner was cut down at home later in the 6th. He's up in the 7th now with 2 down and a man at first. Ground ball through the right side for a base hit. Around second is Figueretti. He's trucking it for third base. Throw comes in. First and third now, and 2 down for Parker Ladd.
Next at bat, number 11, Parker Ladd.
And now that the bench are all in the game, can't have a runner for your catcher. So Ryan McClellan is going to have to run for himself. What a travesty. Gets on base and actually has to run the bases. 2 down. Popped up, right side, foul territory, and that'll do it. Head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. And Ryan McClellan didn't even have to run. Head to the bottom half of the 7th. And the Pack are up by 9. All right, last chance for the Patriots. They're down 9 in the 7th inning. New pitcher is the center fielder, Conlon Walker. Do in center.
Next step back.
Nope, that is Alex Greenwald in center.
Thomas in right.
Thomas Perdue in right. Still got Taylor Craig in left. Jake Arispe at second. Wesley Calloway at first. Parker Ladd at short. Nate Jones at third. So the infield is as it was at the beginning of the game. The outfield is completely different. Well, 2 out of the 3. I made it more dramatic than it really was. Jack Ward at the plate. Takes the pitch inside. It'll be Ward, Brandon Bostic, and Aiden Polero. First 3 up in the 7th. Hard hit ball deep left center field. On the run is Taylor. It's gone. 3rd home run of the game by the Patriots. And by the time Jack Ward crosses home plate, it will be 12-4 with the Wolfpack on top.
Next up bat for the Patriots, number 1, Aiden Polaro. Nope. Sorry. Number 14, Brandon Bostic.
Brandon Bostic up for the 4th time. He had a home run. So the 2-hitter, 3-hitter, and 4-hitter all with a home run today. But they were all solo shots. And so the Patriots still trail 12-4. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball into the Patriot dugout. Oh, 0-2 count from Conlon Walker to Brandon Bostic. Pitch on the way. 1-2. You know, Conlon began that relay play that resulted in an out at home earlier from center field. So him giving up the home run kind of they equal each other out, cancel each other out, I should say. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. 1 down in the 7th.
Now batting, number 1, Aiden Polaro.
Aiden Polero comes to the plate. He had a take in the 1st. His went out to dead center field. Bostic's was a little more dramatic. Here's the first pitch to Polero. Comes back toward us. So Bostic's hit, I don't know how well you can see on the broadcast, but just to the left of the scoreboard. Pitch outside, 2-0. Just to the left of the scoreboard is a pole holding up some netting to protect some of the practice fields over there. And it hit about halfway up that pole, so way out of here, but strike on the inside corner. But it was hard to see for the umpires. The ball like bounced straight back in, and it wasn't immediately called a home run, but after a discussion between the 2 umpires, they allowed Bostic to round the bases. Polero's jack in the 1st, like I said, was out to dead center field. That's no cheapie. Jack Garver in the on-deck circle. It's high ball 4. So man on first, 1 down.
Next up
For
bat,
Garver.
number 12, Jack Garver.
Hunter Gruby moving on deck. The Pack needs 2 outs to get us out of here. Another offensive explosion for the Wolfpack. They've put up a lot of runs in region play. In there for a strike from Conlon Walker. No balls and a strike. That one's low. Jack Garver reached on a walk, and he also had a double. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that slipped out of Conlon's hand.
Here we go, Colin.
2-1 count, 1 down.
Polero off of first. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Garver down to his last strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, runner at first. Here's the stretch from Walker. Throw to first, back in time is the runner. Little snap throw from Conlon. So you can only really do it if you're a lefty. You take your left foot, you stick it behind the rubber and do a sidearm throw. Here's 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Conlon. And the last hope for the Patriots is Hunter Gruby. Bottom of the 7th, 2 down. 1 more out. The Pack will improve to 10-0 in region play. Ground ball, left side and through for a base hit. Patriots extend the game by at least 1 batter.
Next at bat, number 20, Aaron Peterson.
Brings up Aaron Peterson for the 4th time. He struck out twice. He was cut down at home back in the 2nd by Taylor Craig. There are 2 undefeated teams inside the region. Swing and a miss. The Wolfpack are at 9-0, soon to be 10-0 if they can get 1 more out before the Patriots score 8 runs. And then Kings Ridge is 10-0 as well. That falls in for a hit on the right side. A run will score to third base. Goes Hunter Gruby. That one gets away. Gruby's going to score. Runner moves down to second. And it's 12-6.
Cut the lead in half.
Next at bat, number 7, Ben Jacobs.
So a base hit from Peterson. He moves to second on the error. Now the shortstop, Ben Jacobs, is up with 2 down. There's a strike, 0-1.
All right, back on it. Take care of the batter.
Ground ball foul. 0-2. 1 strike away once again. High. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Called strike 3, and that'll do it. Wolfpack finishes off a game 12-6. Finishes off the sweep of Mt Pisgah. And now we can turn our sights towards Kings Ridge. That's what I was getting at a minute ago. We have a non-region game tomorrow at home. The Wolfpack will host South Cobb. That's a makeup game. But then next week, the home-and-home series against the also 10-0 in the region, Kings Ridge, in a series that very likely will determine who wins the region this year. The Pack looking for their 3rd region victory, region championship, I should say. We'll see what happens next week on Monday. I think that's Monday, Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Monday and Wednesday, the first one at home. All right, so For Jack Cunningham, I'm Dave Tolliver. Thanks so much for being with us. Wolfpack on top 12-6. We will see you tomorrow.